Capricorns, how you guys doing? Happy June. I think my sister Mambo Sierra has become y'all spokesperson. Every now and then she'll tell me you need to go do Cappies, why Cappies came in last, you know, why we didn't get our birthday reading or whatever. So she is on top of me, Capricorns. Now, she may have something to come into this because y'all were third from the last, but hey, it went like that in the views. I can't do anything about it. So Capricorn, what do we have going on for you in the month of June? Some of you definitely are going to be dealing with Ten of Swords, betrayal, somebody stabbing you in the back, possibly gossip. So watch yourselves, watch who you're dealing with. You could have somebody that is trying to definitely talk your business or put you out there. Now, for a few of you, you may even know who this person is. Betrayal normally comes from people that we already know. So there may be some disappointment dealing with somebody. You may have some issues with somebody that you felt like, I didn't think I was going to have issues with this person, but now I have issues and I feel disappointed. I wasn't expecting it. For a few of you, I feel like there's a big move that's coming in. Now, listen to me, Capricorns. Listen to me, because I know some of y'all are settled and you're stable where you're at, and you're like, I don't want to leave, I don't want to move. Some of y'all, Spirit has been pushing you. It's been pushing you out. It's like, okay, move. We've been telling you this for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years to come on and get out of your environment or move here or do this and that. They're doing it because you're stagnant. There's no growth. You're not progressing. You're not moving forward where you're at. So don't be surprised, Capricorns, if you are in environments that are not conducive to your growth, that you're going to start feeling really uncomfortable. I can't stay here. Your house may start breaking down. Things may start happening in your apartment. You know, you may have other issues that are going on, and it's because Spirit is like, okay, look, you don't want to leave. We're fixing to shut it down so you can move. So be prepared for that. I do feel like you have love coming in. Some of you are a little bit maybe fearful, scared, holding back your feelings. There's trauma. I feel like for a few, you're kind of overthinking it. You really are. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could also be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But I do feel more than one person coming in towards you. Some of you don't want to give up your independence. I feel like you may have somebody who's coming in and you're like, you know what? I've been by myself. I don't want to be with nobody because I've been by myself. Don't come in my energy. I kind of get this thing of, you know, I'm interested in you, but I don't want to change. And I get it. Some of you don't want to lose yourself or your power. Maybe you worked your way through some things and you're like, I'm not ready to open up this door and give away my power. So there is something, Capricorn, with not wanting to be hurt. I feel for a few of you, you may have your eye on someone and you may not really know how to move forward into a relationship with this person because you don't want to be hurt. For some of you, you have been traumatized and you have anger still. So when you think about a love relationship, it's kind of like, like you're still harboring something. You're not ready. If you're thinking about love and you're still pissed off, you're not ready. If you're thinking about love and you're scared and you don't feel like you can breathe and you don't want to move forward, you're not ready for it. You got to heal some more. I do feel that there is something that is going to be coming in with business. Some of you are going to be expanding, starting a business. You may be putting yourself out there more. For a few of you, it may start off really slow and you're kind of like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done it because it's not bringing me any money. These are crazy times right now. Now, if this is a time to start a business, this is the time to start a business, because we're seeing right now that corporations may not keep you on. We have businesses that are definitely falling apart, that if you've been there long term, you may be furloughed or unemployed. Some of you need to look into entrepreneurship. If you have skills, if you can create things, it's time for you to go ahead and use those talents to bring money in for you. Not saying that you have to give up a 9-to-5, but if you're talented and you're passionate about something, you create things, it's time to go ahead and start that side hustle and to bring in that extra money, because you have the potential of growing it. For a few of you, there's a fear of failure and there's a fear of success. I want to do it, but what if it fails? Or I want to do it, and what if it's successful and I get busy and I can't keep up with it? here's the thing. You have power over this, Capricorn. So if you want to do something, now is the time to do it. I feel like some of you are kind of sitting in the house and you're bored and you're not focused on anything, and you just don't feel like life is offering you anything. You want to travel, you want to do things, but I don't have the money, or I don't have the time. But I get something with feeling out of place or not feeling comfortable and wanting a change to come in. If you want to start the business, do it. Go ahead and open that door up. A lot of you, I feel, are gifted. I feel like you're gifted, but I feel like you're not using your full potential. I feel like you're kind of putting a little bit out there, and you're like, okay, that's all I'm going to put out. And you're still feeling like you're under the thumb of somebody else. If you're ready to get from under that thumb, then it's time to go ahead and use your talents, use your skills, create your own thing. All right, Capricorns? I do get that there possibly is some situation with cheating. Maybe you're involved with somebody and they're involved with somebody else. Some of you may be feeling some kind of way. Your intuition might be telling you some things. You may be feeling like there's a third party interfering in your relationship. Now, I will say, be careful. Talk to the person, because it may not be what you think it is. A third party doesn't necessarily have to be sex or cheating or physical. This could be somebody who's coming in that literally is just trying to cause problems in a relationship. There could be gossip, like, I want to tell you about this person. Or, you know, you need to know this right now, because they know it's going to cause a problem with you and a friend, or you in a relationship, or a marriage. So be really careful and watch everybody's agenda. When you see something and you don't know exactly what it is, ask. Talk about it with your partner, because I feel like some of you maybe like really pushing somebody off because you feel like something is going on, but it may not be going on. So I would say trust your intuition. If it tells you you need to look a little bit deeper, do it, because there could be a few that you're going to find something. And for some of you, if you feel like something is off, you kind of have to figure out, am I being scared? Do I have trust issues? Or is this really what's happening with that person? If you're not really sure, then you need to call a person. Have a conversation. All right? You will know if they're lying. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, let's get into it. Page of Wands. King of Blades, Strength card, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Three of Coins, the Fool, let's see, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Six of Blades, the Chariot, Page of Blades, and one more card, Spirit, Six of Cups. All right, let's get into it, Capricorns. Okay, Capricorns, the first thing that I get is something coming in really quick. This could be a message. This could be a new start, a new beginning. Some of you could even be feeling a little bit adventurous, or you might even be feeling a little bit in your power. This is somebody who, you know, may have been scared at some point, but now they're taking the lead. I feel like, so some of you may be coming out of this phase where it's like, okay, I was worried, I was overthinking, I was stressed, but now I'm taking the lead with some things. They got the flashlight. You know, the path is illuminated, and they're excited about it. So I feel for a few of you, you may have had some experiences or something that opened up for you that really kind of brought out your passion, where you feel like, okay, all right, I'm feeling this, I'm into this, and I want to explore it more. Now, normally with the Page of Wands, this is a fast type of energy. It could be a message that's coming in for a few of you. This could be coming in from an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. With the sword drawn, and somebody presenting a case, I feel like you could have some type of possible miscommunication with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Some of you may even be dealing with some type of court or legal matter with a person where there was stagnation, and now things are going to be moving ahead a little bit faster. I do feel that maybe if you are going to court with somebody, you may have had a little bit of apprehension about this because maybe you didn't want to go to battle with this person. For some of you, this could be dealing with a settlement. This could be dealing with some type of housing situation, child support. I'm even getting something with a car. So for a few of you, this could be a car accident. But I feel like there could be miscommunication with an air sign person, or some of you may be going to court, dealing with some type of legal matter. If I can get it out. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying. I know it's weird. I'm trying to listen to messages and talk at the same time. It doesn't seem to be happening right now. But I definitely feel there is something that is coming in with a legal matter that you will have to deal with. Now, for a few of you, you may actually even hear about a government job or something in the legal field. This could be in the court system, working for the government. For a few of you, this could even be something about the military. Maybe you were waiting for some paperwork or something to come in, and you're going to get something that comes through for the military. The Strength card is showing whatever it is, you can deal with it. If this is some type of conflict, you got it. You're standing on your grounds. You feel empowered. You're not running away from the situation. You're actually running to it to deal with it. The Strength card is showing that for some of you may have even felt like you had limitations or things that were holding you back. But in this card, this person is still showing that they're strong. They may be in a wheelchair, but it's showing that they can still do what they need to do. So they probably won some type of, I don't know why I keep wanting to think about Special Olympics when I see this, but I feel like this is somebody who didn't think that they were strong, and now they're realizing that they are. So you could be in a situation where you're dealing with somebody that you feel challenged with, or you're having to take a stand. And this could be general, vice versa. You could be dealing with an air sign that may be feeling like they need to go against you, but I really feel like this is you. You're taking whatever the energy is to them, and you're feeling like you're going to be strong in this situation. Now, with the Knight of Wands, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could be younger than you. We also have, let's see, Knight of Cups. We got two people coming in. We have somebody that could be water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They could be younger than you. Could be flirting with you. Some of you may have met this person at an event. Now, I know we haven't been going anywhere. So for some, this could have been an online social event, social dating, social media. Somebody could be sliding into your DMs trying to connect with you. But I definitely feel like there's a younger energy that's coming in. For a few of you, I don't know why, but I'm getting same sex. So you may be dealing with somebody who's coming in that's your same sex, but they may be a little bit younger than you. I do get somebody extending some type of flirtation or offer. With the fire sign person, I feel like you may have somebody who comes in really, really fast. I love you. Let's get married. Let's have babies. And you're like, well, I've only known you for a week. You know, I need a little bit more time. So I feel like with this energy, if you look at him, he's charging in. Like, hell yeah, I'm going to knock you over the head with this wrench and take you with me. You my woman. You my man. Whatever it is, they're coming in for you. And some of you may be feeling some kind of way about it. I kind of feel like this energy may be coming in too fast. Some of you may be excited about it at first, but then I feel like there's a cool-off thing. I don't know. With the Cups card, I feel like that for a few, you have more than one person who's coming in, but you may be looking for a person who's a little bit more sensitive, slower, more of a connection. I definitely feel like there's something that's coming in where you're like, I don't want to move it too fast. I want to connect with you. I want to get to know you. I want to see where this is going to go. With the Strength card next to them, some of you may have some apprehensions about moving into a relationship, but I feel like you are. I feel like you're going to open the door. But it could be a fire sign, could be a water sign. If not, you have somebody who's very bold, very dominating. They come in really quick. I love you. I'm going to knock you in the head and make you my wife or my husband, and we're going to have 15 kids. That's the fire sign. For the water sign person, you may have somebody who's like, well, I want to talk to you. I want to be your friend. Let's go look at the stars, you know. Let's see what the crystals are saying, you know. Let's go take a walk in the park. Let's listen. You want to listen to me play my guitar and my music. I do feel that there's a connection there. Some of you may be spiritually connected to this person or spiritually drawn to this person. But definitely two energies coming in. So if you kind of pushed off somebody that is a fire sign, I feel like there's another person that's going to be coming in behind them. If not, you could have a fire sign that comes in really, really fast and hot, and you cool them down. Like, you know what? Slow your roll. Slow your roll, Papa. Slow your roll, Mama. Let me get to know you. There's something definitely about love coming in, but I feel like for a few of you, you don't want to be taken too fast. Now, for some of you, you may have thought you were interested in somebody else, and then this water sign comes in, and you're like, well, you know what? I like you. I feel connected to you. I want to explore this with you. Keep yourself open to the experience. Some of you, there's a decision that's coming in. You may have two completely opposite people. One that's full of energy and just all over the place, and they move really fast, and somebody else that comes in where the energy is a little bit slower and you feel more comfortable with it. But there is some type of decision that may be coming in for you Capricorns. Now, I do feel like a few of you may be getting some type of message that comes in from a person. You know, they could be sliding into the DMs, the PMs. I want to get to know you. I want to meet you. We got a message that's coming in from somebody. And I feel like for a few of you, there may be some texting that's going in. So this could be even online romances where there's a lot of communication before you connect with this person. For a few of you, definitely a house move. I feel like there's going to be something that comes in. You might be coming to the end of your lease and deciding, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to move forward. Some of you may be coming to the end of a lease and they're not offering you a renewal. Maybe there's something that's going on where you're living and they're like, you know, you got to move out because we got to fix this or it's not livable. So I do feel like there may be a move coming in where some of you haven't planned it. You haven't planned it and it just happens. I do see this person is happy though in the picture. So she could be getting some type of good news about something that she really wanted, a place she wanted, a house she wanted. And it could be that it's opening up after delays. For some of you though, I feel like there may be a move that comes in that you're not even anticipating. Like, what's going on? Yeah, I feel like there's some energy that may be pushing some of you out. I get eviction. So you may be dealing with an asshole landlord. Somebody that you thought, okay, you know, I'm trying to pay you. I'm trying to catch up. We got shit going on. We got COVID-19. We got riots. We got people dying. We got, you know, people that are protesting all over the place, and I can't get my shit together. You know, some people that are definitely dealing with areas where there's curfews. I feel like you're maybe not even working the way that you need to work or want to work because your work days are being cut short, so you're not making the money that you want to make, and you may have a landlord who's not working with you with that. So some of you definitely, you may be dealing with a legal situation with a housing thing, where you're going in against somebody with a housing thing because maybe they're trying to unlawfully evict. So you have rights, Capricorn. Don't let somebody bully you. You have rights. They can't just come in and tell you to move out your house. Now, it depends on state to state, but make sure that you research before somebody comes in and tells you that you have to get out. Make sure you're in your proper rights with that, okay? I do feel like for a few of you, messages definitely coming in, and it's almost like, okay, let me take a leap of faith. Now, this could be a love interest, or this could be a new opportunity that's coming in for you. The Fool card is showing that you want to try something. You may be a little bit afraid or scared, but I feel like you want to try it. For some of you, you're kind of getting like your pep back in your step, and it's like new things are coming in and you're like, should I do it? Am I supposed to do it? You know, is it the right time for me? I feel like you're just going to jump. Some of you are just going to jump. You know, Capricorns tend to overthink a lot. And I mean, Capricorns, Virgos, I think earth signs and air signs we can always be a little bit too much in our heads. But I feel for some of you, you're kind of getting tired of it. It's like, I want to jump. I feel like somebody who's like, I'm tired of playing it safe. I'm tired of just, you know, being in a situation where people expect this. Some of you want to shake something up where you're kind of like, okay, you know, this is not what you expected and I'm going to do it. I feel like that could be this Page of Wands energy. This could be something that you're passionate about. Maybe this is a part of you that's coming out and you're like, you know what? I want to shake some shit up. I want to do something different. Some of you may be defending yourself with people around because of this. You're different. You're not doing things the same way. Some of you may have a person who comes to you where there is miscommunication or an argument and you feel like, look, let me tell you about what's going on with me. I feel that there may be a need to defend yourself in a certain situation, but not in every. If this person doesn't pay your bills and they don't have anything to do with you, fuck them. You ain't got to explain shit to them. Some of you, I feel like you're explaining things to people that you don't have to. You can just cut them off. You can walk away. Some of you could be protesting. If you look at this person, they're out there with their sign. The police are gathered up. So some of you may be making a stand and you feel very strongly about it. I feel like if this is what protesters, this is somebody who's saying, you know what, I want to get out there. I'm angry. I want to put my voice out there. And some of you are. For a few of you, you could have family members or people that are judging you because it is. You may even have friends that are judging you because it is. I feel like with this card, there's judgment. And some of you are feeling like, okay, I need to defend myself. The other ones are saying, fuck you, I'm going to protest, and this is what we're doing. I said what I said. So we got two different spectrums on this. I will say, don't feel bad. Either way, if you feel like you're in a situation where your family's kind of questioning you, and you don't want to have to really get into it with them, and you know you're an adult, do it. For a few of you, if you know you're going out there to protest and you don't care what anybody says, then do it. You have to be authentic to who you are. Stand your ground. You know, my daughter wanted to go protest, and I was like, no, you're 22, and if somebody killed you, they would have to kill me. It was just that simple to me. So I was like, if I can't be out there with you to take the bullet or whatever's coming your way, then you can't go. Now, I know that's really morbid, and I know we went really dark with that. But I feel for some, the energy is so strong for a few of you that you're like, I'm out there. I'm about to do what I need to do, and I don't give a shit. Who cares? You could be doing this in your life, period. I feel like there's this big thing of this energy that's coming in that may feel like fire energy to you. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, but I feel like this is your energy. I feel like some of you are like, you know what? I'm tired of sitting back. I'm bored. Let's do something. Let's do something. There's changes that are coming in, and I feel like some people are going to be looking at you like you lost your freaking mind. Some of you could be getting tattoos, piercings. You can be doing something different with your body. You could be dyeing your hair red, purple. That made me smile because my sister's avatar has purple hair, and I told her she should do it. But some of you may be thinking outside the box. You may be doing something different, and people they're not really comfortable. They're not really comfortable with it. So you may feel the need to explain yourself or defend. This is what I want to do, but I definitely feel that there's some changes that are coming in, and not everybody is going to agree with it. They're not used to the way you're acting. They're not used to the person that you are, who you are becoming. Six of Blades, Six of Swords is walking away from chaotic energy. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to take on things that are not my shit. This person is taking that backpack off. Maybe her shit, maybe his shit, maybe everybody's shit in it. But this person is like, it's holding me back. It was cracking the ice. I couldn't move forward the way I wanted to, so I'm taking it off. Some of you may be moving away from family and friends, and it's because I don't want to deal with your stuff. You're holding me back. Make sure, though, that it's them holding you back. For some of you, this is you. Your backpack is filled with your own shit. Overthinking, procrastinating, fears not following through. And a few of you know this. That's why you're taking it off. You're like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. That's where the change is coming in, the transformation. So, you know what? If you feel led to do it, do it. Take the burden off your back. You know, move away from the chaos. Even if it's you that's creating it. Some of you, I feel like there's issues of self-sabotaging, and it's like, I don't want to do it anymore. And I think it's because of fear. I want to do it, but I'm scared, so I'm not going to do it, and I'm going to come up with every excuse that I can so that I don't do it. Then that way we don't have a problem. But Houston, we have a problem. We have a problem. You're not happy. You're bored. For some of you, you just are at a point in your life where there is a transition. There's change. Maybe this is midlife crisis. Maybe your health or something is changing, and you have to change your lifestyle and the way that you do things. You know, maybe you can't deal with people that stress you out because it causes some type of flare-up in your health. Whatever it is, I feel like some of you are really walking away from things that feel heavy. You know, you may even not want to deal with what's going on in this world right now. You know, get off of Facebook. If you're getting angrier and angrier and you want to go out there and you want to protest, make sure that you're balanced with it. You know, I'm not going to say be peaceful if you don't want to be peaceful, because I'm never going to tell somebody how to act or what their emotions should be. But I will tell you, be careful that you don't get out there and explode. because you're holding in a lot of things. There's a lot of anger for some of you. And I feel like it's years. It's not just what's happening now. It's years of anger that may be from family, friends, relationships that is coming to the surface. You know, if you don't balance it correctly, it's going to burn you up and burn you out. So if you have it, channel it, but try to make sure that you balance it, you know. Let yourself say what you need to say. Let yourself protest, but go back home and decompress. You know, I need to musa, so that I'm strong enough so that when I have to go back out there, I'm in my right mind and my wits are about me and I'm not all over the place. Because you need to be focused if you're going to do this. Definitely see joining with other people. Now, this could be in a work situation. This could be even apprenticing under somebody, getting a mentor. But I feel like working with other people. Some of you may be joining organizations. Some of you may be starting a new job where you're connecting with other people. Some of you may be trying to grow a business with people. I feel like this is building something. Could be a business. Some of you may be adding an addition onto your house or remodeling. But I definitely feel working with other people to grow something, to build something. So this may even be a network, connecting with friends, work colleagues, working with a group, organization. This could be activism. I do definitely feel a push to be to belong to something. Whether this is following under somebody's footsteps with a mentorship or with a job, I feel like there's a need or push to belong to something that is powerful for you. I feel that somebody's like, I want to step out in my power. So you don't want to be with people that are knitting in the background. You don't want to do that. Well, some of you may, because I do get the energy of I don't want things to move too fast or too chaotic, because maybe you're already coming out of that. So some of you may want to be in the background, peaceful and calm and not ready to move forward. But a few of you, I do feel like there's some energy that's coming out that's really pushing you, Capricorns. You may even surprise yourself. Like, wow, where did this come from? I didn't even understand this was in me. Some of you, you do have pent up anger that you need to deal with, and it may be a need for therapy. Maybe a need for therapy, because I feel like there's something that is not allowing you to heal. You may have made peace with this pain and you want to keep it because you think it's power, but for some of you, in the end, it's going to burn you up and break you down, Capricorn. So be really careful. If you feel like you need to reach out, reach out. The ones that want to keep the anger and it's because you want to channel it to something, like I said, I'm not going to tell you how to feel. Do what you got to do. We got the Chariot card. Some of you could be having an issue with a vehicle. Maybe you have a repair, something that's coming in to get it back on the grounds. Make sure that you check your maintenance with your vehicle. It may be time for a few of you. There's a new vehicle that could be coming in. You may not have been thinking about it, but maybe you had a car that died or a truck or something that died, and it's like, okay, now I need to go ahead and look into something else. For a few of you, I feel like you're moving forward with some type of enterprise, some type of job, some type of business, some type of entrepreneurship. I kind of get in the spotlight. So some of you may actually be putting yourself more out there. Maybe you were really shy and quiet and you want to do YouTube. You want to start a show. You want to get on Facebook. You want to be on Instagram. So I do feel like there's this connection of I want something that is putting me out there. I'm passionate right now. I'm on fire. So there is some forward movement. And it looks to be really good for you. It looks to be something that is taking you in a direction that you want to go. Now, we do have the Page of Blades, which is discovering something, finding something out. And then we got Six of Cups. Could be soulmate connection. For some of you, this could be somebody from the past who comes back in. Reconciliation. I had time to think about it. Maybe I did move too fast. I want to be back in your life. Or, you know, I'm feeling connected to you. I wasn't ready at the beginning, but now I am. So I feel like there's some type of reconciliation that's coming back in, Capricorn. Some of you are going to reestablish a friendship or relationship because maybe you had to pull back for a little bit. Maybe something scared you. Maybe you just needed to be in hermit mode. You needed some time. But I feel like there's somebody that's coming back in, reconciliation. Some of you are really happy about this because you thought something was closed off and now you're realizing, okay, no, it's not. You know, this person is coming back into my life. I also feel too, movement towards more money. I kind of get something with more money coming in. This could be an opportunity, job opportunity, or you starting your own business. We're going to finish off with Madame Endora's fortune telling cards and see if we can get more clarity on that. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Spirit, what is the message for Capricorn? I definitely get a lot more spiritual growth and spiritual strength. Some of you are walking into your power. You really are. You don't want to be silenced, whether this is what's going on in the world or what's going on in your life with your family and your friends. You're like, I don't want to be silenced. So you're walking into some type of spiritual power, spiritual growth. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Some of you may be dealing with spiritual warfare where you're learning to fight, or you had to learn to fight to defend yourself. But I definitely feel somebody getting stronger. All right. Let's see. Okay, cool, Capricorn. So, if you are going into something with a fight, we got a snake, the serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed, which means that if you're doing something, don't put your business out there. Don't let everybody know what's going on. Slither in and do what you got to do and slither out, and then, you know, present it. I feel for some of you definitely that you are either trying to slow something down, you're trying to be sly with it, or you're trying to, you know, look at it without the other people knowing that you're looking at it. So for some, this could even be going on people's social media and trying to spy what you're doing, what you got going on. I don't want you to know I'm looking at you, but I'm looking at you. Some of you are trying to structure something so that you can move in. Whether this is in the spiritual or the physical, you're like, let me get my structure first and then I'm moving forward. A few of you are definitely going to hear from somebody from the past. This could be a reconciliation. This could be somebody that's long distance that's going to reach back out to you. News from afar. This person could be in another state, another city, another country. They're coming back in. So reconciliation with the Six of Cups. Message comes in. Somebody's like, you're my soulmate. I don't want to let you go. Let's try it again. For a few of you, you could be telling somebody this. You know, I don't want to let you go. Let's try it again. You are destined to succeed, Talisman. Some of you, you're moving towards success. This fire energy is pushing you. You're standing in your power. You're moving forward. You're taking a leap of faith, and it's going to bring you to something that is very successful for you. You're destined to succeed. You know, this is important for you. A few of you, you may even be using some type of magical talisman. You may be doing some type of spell work to make sure that this happens. But Spirit is showing for a few, you're on your right path. You're destined to succeed, which means that anything people throw in your path, you're walking over. You're going to get past it. It's going to be a really powerful time coming into this month and next month for you guys. I feel like there's a part of you that you're discovering and you didn't know existed, and you're like, and you're scared, but you're going to take the leap of faith and you're going to open it up, and it actually is leading you towards success. Destined. More money coming in. Public recognition. Could have a social media account where you're putting yourself out there. People are seeing you and they want to see more of you. You may find yourself doing shows, but you were like, okay, I didn't think I would be doing this, but you are, Capricorn. Some of you are putting yourself in a position where you are going to be getting a job, but you are like the main person. People are looking at you and they're like, you can do it. So don't sleep on yourself. You know, if you have this fire energy, you know, balance it. Try to do what you can with it. Be careful that you don't let it overtake you and get you in situations that you don't need to be in. A lot of you are going to use it constructively to kind of move you towards in your career or your business. Some of you are going to be using it to kind of open that door up for love. But I definitely feel like there may be a decision between two people who are going to be coming in. And some of you are trying to decide, what direction do I want to go in? You know, Capricorn, you're very intuitive. Use your intuition. Use what you feel. Don't doubt it. Don't overthink it. All right, you guys? I love you much. Mwah.